Hello and welcome. I'm the Autistic Modeler, and today we're going to be building the 65 Chevy II Gasser by Mobius. This is brand new. A lot of people have been waiting for it. So let's go ahead and open it up, shall we? Let's get to it. All right, let's take a look at this box. On the front, we got the Chevy II Gasser. That's pretty cool. And let's look at this side. Got some detailed pictures of it built there. Pretty neat. Go around this side. Chevy II Hot, it says on the side. That's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and open it up. All right, right away we got that cool Chevy II body. Look at that. It's a two-door post. That's pretty neat. Now, this is a 65 only body. It's very specific. You can't put the 64 parts in it without modifications. All right. Here's some engine parts. There's a 65 Chevy hood with the hole in the back. Door panels. As you notice, this has got a 65 tail light area. It also has the 64 is on the other tree. See there, a little bit different. Shows it on the box, the 65 has that longer tail light area. Okay, and there's our chassis. Looks pretty good, and it's like part of the front end and then the dashboard. Window glass. Side windows included, vent windows. Very nice. Our 65 grill, wheels. The wheels look pretty good. I like them Hella brand wheels. Those are pretty nice. This could be great to put together. It's gonna be exciting. There's some of the interior parts there. And then the chassis, springs. Looks pretty good. Now here's some more bumpers. Some bumpers there. Tires look pretty good. I'm looking at them the first time you are too, so let's look at it here. There's no brand name on the front, but they're skinny. It's pretty good. Get two of them. And I would call these a pie crust style. No brand name on them. And there's our decals. Not sure which decals we're going to use, or maybe something out of our decal box we have in stock. And then here's the instruction book. And the instruction book is in full color. It's unusual than most kits. Take a look at that. That's a good looking instruction book. All right, well, that's what we got in the box. So let's go ahead and start it up. All right, stick with me. Okay, looking over directions, I noticed something on it that we're going to show right there. That the rear panel, it will only accept the 65 back end. This one. It has 3 holes in it for these pins. They're on the back. So be careful when you're installing it. They figured out it can only go one way, but they still include that back end from that other version. So as you're installing it, be careful as you install it. So let's go on and pick our color. Okay, this is the color I picked. And it's a Duplicolor product. I'll show you the label. There you go. Right there. And goes on pretty well. Now this dries flat, so you're going to have to clear over it to get our shiny look to it. So this is the color we're going to go with. This is a General Motors color, and it's called, I gotta read it actually, Aqua Metallic. So this is what we're going to pick. We're going to go with that. I think we're going to get some decals out. Later on, we'll go through our decal box and see what we can come up with. All right, let's do this. Okay, assembling this front end, I noticed kind of a confusion with the directions. This link right here goes on this way. You see that? Doesn't really show it in the instructions very well. So that's the way it goes on. And all right, let's keep moving. All right, folks, it's that time again. That's right, final assembly. All right, let's see what we got here. We got our finished interior. This turned out really well. The only problem that I had, that the chassis and undercarriage here for the rear suspension, it didn't show too well how it went together, and you had to drill holes in the chassis to line up these springs and shackles that had pins on it. They're shown through the other side here, but they're flashed over because they use this chassis on different models. So you'll have to drill those out as you go, but not too big a deal. Figured it out. Went together pretty well. Looks pretty nice. Interior turned out really nice. There's our little small block blown with the headers on it. Those zoomy headers are pretty neat. Disc brakes on it. Looks pretty good. That turned out really well. There's our front roll cage. And there's our wheels and tires. Those turned out really neat. I like those. Now, as you're putting those wheels and tires on, don't forget these little guys. These go in there to help hold it onto the axles. So don't forget that little tip there. There's our grill with our finished headlights, our rear bumper, and here's our body. I apologize, when I was gluing the windows in, I lost the footage for that window gluing process. I was going to show you how I do it, but I use this product here. It's called Mod Podge. Works really well, dries completely clear, and it's really strong, but not strong enough you can't get them out later. If you get a little on the windows, a little water, little Q-tip, comes right off. So this is what we got. Let's go ahead and finish it up. Stick with me. Here we are. This is the 65 Chevy II Gasser. It's all done. Now, I had a little bit of trouble putting the chassis into the body on this. It's an extremely tight fit. It goes in really tight, front and back, by the radiator and everything. Up here, there's a lot of clearance. It's tight right in this way, and underneath here where these pins go in. Right there. And I was kind of fighting it. Putting the door handles on, I broke both sides putting them in. Not cutting them off the tree. Came right off the tree, no problem. But putting them in there, I broke them right in the middle, both sides. So be careful. This is not a beginner's kit. This is an advanced kit, and you got to take your time on it. Everything fits extremely tight. Really nice, but just really tight. The grill to the core support's really tight. The radiator, everything is really snug, but it fits in really well. So I do recommend getting one, even though it's a little bit tricky to put together. But anyways, I'm glad you're here with me. Watch me build this brand new kit from Mobius. There's another version out that's a stock 64 version that's yellow. Go ahead and pick that up from your local retailer or hobby shop. All right. Well, I'm glad you're here with me again. And this has been the Autistic Modeler. Happy modeling.